Charles, what about this back and forth on the coalition?
Well, this will be called the coalition of the unwilling. Kerry has not had a very good record with international conferences. He called two to depose Assad, and they broke up in disarray. He had innumerable meetings in Europe with the Russian foreign minister over Ukraine, which ended up losing Crimea and about half of the east. He's now in negotiations with Iran over nuclear weapons for over a year, and the only result thus far is a radical weakening of the sanctions. He calls a conference in Paris, and you know, the rule in diplomacy is when you call a conference and you are the world's leading power, you wire in advance at least a few positive announcements. He came out with nothing. Nothing. The French and the British have offered to do reconnaissance. In other words, the French will take pictures, and we're going to be involved in fighting. That's all really nice. And the Saudis apparently will write some checks for the Syrian opposition, what's left of it. There's no commitment of troops on the ground. And Turkey, the key ally in the region, with air bases in NATO, which would be perfectly suited for airstrikes on Syria, has said absolutely no. And now this humiliation with Iran slapping down another outstretched hand from the Obama administration with contempt, and yet the Secretary of State still reiterating, well, we're going to keep open the back channels with Iran. At what point does this administration understand a no, and something about the dignity of the U.S. and not to go, you know, scrapping around offering an open hand to Iran, which wants to humiliate the U.S. and wants to see us lose?